Okay, here's Belle, and here is jackrabbit number 7. She's taken so far this year. Now, as you can see, she's plucking the rabbit, and it really doesn't matter where she ends up. That's where she eats. And so it's always helpful for me to get in and help her dispatch the rabbit so she doesn't eat the rabbit to death. But and so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a trade, so she can sit there and pluck and pluck and pluck, try to break into that rabbit, or I can give her some meat that's all ready for her, so that she will then make a trade for the food, and I can take the rabbit and put it in a bag. So sorry, it's just me out here in the field, so we can't video that for you, but that's Belle's rabbit number 7. Okay, we're taking Belle out to go chase a few rabbits. This is the
a little light on the screen.
This is my GPS system that we use. The arrow that you see right here, that arrow will point toward the direction that she has flown, and the red dot that you see is actually will be her location. Of course, I don't have the everything turned on yet. We just got the cell phone turned on.
Okay, so, and the lighting is really bad because there's reflection all over the phone.
So anyway, we are.
Push it in here to get it this way. There we go. That way they can see it.
Okay, you can see the blue arrow. The blue arrow is the direction the bird flies, and the red dot in the center is the actual bird itself with the GPS system. And this is just on my cell phone. And so we put that in my pocket, and that allows me to track the bird in this very, very heavy brush when she's out flying. So that's the first part of the system. Now the second part of the system is this is a receiver that we have, and this receives the signal from the transmitter that I'll show you in a minute. And we put the antenna on, and we turn it on with a magnet. Now it's turned on, and so that this receives the signal from the transmitter, and then Wi-Fi sends the signal to the phone, and that goes back in my pocket so I don't lose that. This is the transmitter that we use, and this is just a little cover for the battery location, and these are batteries that are rechargeable that we put in. And so now with that green light flashing, now it's looking for a satellite, and so this actually is all that goes on the bird itself. And we do it very, very simply. I do have the ability a clip to put it on her tail, but with Belle, most of the time I just use a little zip tie, and we put it on her anklet so that it stays out of her way. Hi, pretty girl. And so let's get her anklet over here.
Sorry, we're in your way.
That's okay. And we just slide that
right under your elbow there.
there. And so that basically now she's got her GPS system on, so when she does get down in the really, really heavy brush chasing rabbits, we can go find her. How pretty girl. Come on, sweetie. That's my. Come on out. Yes, that's my good girl. And then we have a stick so that we can stay balanced. A stick for Susan as well. And we just have a stick to help us get through the brush. And so she's ready and ready to go. And what we're waiting for is we're waiting for the sound, a beep sound, that means that it's found satellites and the whole system is functioning. But to be honest with you, I did everything right, so it's going to come up here in just a minute. But we can go ahead and start. How Belle? Ah, there we go. I don't know, come close to you here. You can hear the beep.
Yep, we can hear it.
Okay, that means the system is working and we're ready to go.
Gonna head out north through this brush.
Yeah, we're gonna go around this gravel pit a little bit.
I'm gonna turn this off while I walk so I don't hurt myself, and I'll try and catch flights. Cottontail off to my right, where Belle was headed. Must have gone undercover. There's a cottontail right over here. There she goes.
Yeah, she's after the cottontail.
Oh, she went past the cottontail. She saw something else.
No, that's a cottontail.
Oh, cottontail went up there?
Yep. Much better place to fly a little male harris off on these cottontails.
It's okay. It's good exercise for her too. And us. Oh, didn't get it. She's up on the bush. Do we want to walk east a little bit along this rim?
That's overweight.
Ah, okay. So the jackrabbit ran off that direction. She went and landed there. So you said she's about an ounce overweight?
That's overweight.
So she's having fun, but she's not as serious about catching food. Oh, something right under her took off.
That was a very good flight.
That looked serious.
Yeah. He was.
I guess it was too tempting because it jumped right out from underneath her. And she's still down in the brush.
Yeah, she's still down the bush. That means she may have it. I don't hear a rabbit, but she does have a tendency of controlling them so they don't make any noise.
Nope, she's just down there on the ground.
Hi, sweetie. Come on. Here, my hand's better.
Good pile of brush for it to hide in.
That breaks out.
Of course, it could just as easily have gone down a hole.
Yeah, it's probably down a hole. There's lots and lots of holes here. Okay, we tried.
Lots of holes. You can see holes in the side of this hill. She's going to sit up on that, just a sand hill. Heading off the direction the jackrabbit went. Don't think she even saw the jackrabbit. She was after a cottontail. So Martin's here flushing.
I'm doing my job. I'm her dog.
Yep, you're working for Belle.
There she goes.
Martin's been heading out to different areas every day hawking so that we don't burden any one area over hunting, especially while it's still dry and he can reach places way off the road. There's a truck ahead. Hopefully they're not up here shooting.
Another rabbit far off.
Looks like he's setting up a target for shooting.
Yep.
Up ahead there.
We'll walk that direction, let him know that we're here.
Okay.
So that, there's no accident. Now, whenever people are out shooting, I like to make sure they know that Belle and I are out here so there's no problems, no mistakes, no possibility of either her or I getting shot.
Or she's just playing. You want me to go tell them what we're doing?
No, we'll come. They'll come back to the glove here. Go in the right direction.
At least it looks like he's being responsible, bringing his own target and stuff.
Watch your steps, sweetie. Oh, Belle.
Jan's here.
Hmm?
She'll wait for you.
Yep.
Here she comes.
Good morning. Doing well. Good. Just out chasing a few rabbits.
Good deal. Yeah. Seeing a few jackrabbits there?
A few, and this has a few jackrabbits, a few cottontails in there.
Okay.
Not a lot, but
Yeah.
some. Always. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Martin Tyner.
Jason Nichols.
Nice to meet you, Jason.
Good to
And
meet you.
my wife Susan and Belle the Harris Hawk.
Cool.
Just whenever I see someone out shooting, I always come to say hi and
Yeah.
make sure they know that we're around.
Nice. You guys gonna be okay with? Am I gonna be okay shooting right here? Or are you gonna be? Is that gonna be?
Keep your eyes open. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of work back, head back toward my car, and then go south. Is that okay? Is that
Yeah,
your way?
that's no problem. I'm pretty much gonna be right off this way. Right?
So we'll stay away from the east.
Okay.
He's going to be shooting southeast.
I'm just shooting a muzzleloader, so it won't be a whole lot of shots. So.
Okay.
Got to get it sighted in for the deer hunt, huh?
Yeah. Well, my boy's got a limited entry elk hunt next week. So.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So yeah, we're just going to go through the gravel pit, go over,
Uh-huh.
and then just kind of work south a little bit, looking for rabbits
Okay.
for her. And
Awesome.
like I said, just safety. Just make
Sure.
that everybody knows.
No, I'm glad you came over. I appreciate that. Yeah.
And this is Belle. She's one of my personal. I'm the one that does all the wildlife rescue,
Okay.
and
She knows she's coming.
she's one of my personal.
She watches you like a hawk.
I wonder why. Ugly girl.
Nice.
But she has fun going on.
Nice. What is she?
She's a Harris Hawk.
Harris Hawk. Okay.
This is about the most efficient hunting hawk in the world.
Uh-huh.
This is the Harris. And they come out of southern Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. But this little gal, she came out of a captive breeding program in Louisiana.
Okay.
So, you know, sweet young ladies down in Louisiana are sometimes called Southern Belles. So she's my little Southern Belle.
Uh-huh.
She's a sweetheart.
Well,
Okay, well, we'll let you do
we'll
your
head
thing.
off
and
out of his way.
Okay.
We'll head off out of his way.
Yeah,
and-
we'll get out of your way so you can do your thing. and-
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Good deal. Have a good one.
Yeah. Come on, kiddo. Come on. She said, "We'll go look on the ground."
Yeah, she's a little overweight.
Yeah. A little bit over. I can talk about that encounter a little bit. Now, the gentleman we just talked to is out here doing a little target shooting. Muzzleloader or black powder the old-fashioned round ball and gunpowder and with a cap, old-fashioned kind of a gun. And like everybody else, we got to share this with everybody. And so I do make it a point whenever I find people out shooting that we go up and we say hi and let them see the bird and kind of what we're doing, and just try to be polite and friendly, and this basically helps keep everybody safe. Because if I was looking around here and he's just kind of shooting and we haven't had a little communication, then like I said, the possibility of getting in his line of fire is very real. So now I know what he's doing and he knows what I'm doing, and we'll try to stay out of each other's way.
So this is an old gravel pit that we're walking through?
Yeah, this is an old gravel pit. Been here longer than I've been here, and I've been here over 40 years. And it hasn't been used. It is private property. Utah is what we call a fence-out state. So unless the landowner kind of gets angry with you for some reason, you can come down and do what we're doing here and without any issues, so that we don't have problems. But if they decide they want to reactivate the gravel pit, and you can look on the ground here and you can see kind of mixing all this dirt, there's all different sizes of gravel. And so what they'll do is they'll harvest this gravel, run through a sieve and separate the large pieces to the smaller pieces all the way down to the sand. And they use the gravel for a variety of purposes. Everything from concrete to road base to decorative landscaping. So they use it for a lot of stuff. And again, the secret is, be polite. If the landowner ever comes up, and I've never met the landowner here, I don't know who owns the property. If the landowner comes up and says, hey, this is private property, I don't want you here, then you say, yes sir, I apologize, and you basically go on your way. And then at a later date, if you can figure out who the landowner is, then you write him a letter, you call him on the phone, give him a little message. Come on. Give him a little message, introduce yourself, and see if you can get personal permission to do what we're doing. I find that pretty much works the best. Most of the time when the landowners or the farmers decide, figure out who you are and what you're doing, that you're not causing any damage or problems, they don't mind people out, quietly recreating like I'm doing. For the simple fact, it's just more eyes for them. And so, if you've got a few people out wandering your property, it's less likelihood that you're going to get vandals doing vandalism on your property. So it helps the property owner as well as us. Now please understand, Utah is more than 80% public lands. And so this is one of hundreds of places that I can fly Belle. And so it's not an issue if we lose this place.
Look how deep these holes are. Goes down and down and down. Rabbit holes all over. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Yeah, looking down a rabbit hole.
Just like Belle.
Yep, just like Belle.
Your girls get sidetracked.
Yeah, you're both pretty young ladies.
Thank you, sweetie. We both like to look at rabbits.
But for different reasons. Huh, Belle?
She says, I'm just playing today. I'm not real
Just
serious.
He said, I'm not real hungry.
I'm gonna take my sweater
I caught
off.
a jackrabbit yesterday, and you gave me a really, really big dinner. And so I'm not terribly hungry, and I'm just goofing off. And if we get one come to us that looks like too much fun to chase, I'll chase it. But otherwise,
Like the cottontail that broke out right underneath her.
yeah. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have fun. Just explore, be curious.
And we're getting our exercise too, and it's fun.
You see something?
Oh, I see one over here. So yeah, there's a bunch of bunnies around here. Oops.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty good little place to hunt bunnies.
So somebody's got a little tiercel
Yeah, if I had a little male Harris hawk,
or male red tail.
or a male red tail, but a male Harris hawk would be better. This would be a nice little spot. There's enough cottontail in here. It's a little tough for a larger hawk like Belle because she's bigger and she isn't as maneuverable.
I think she maneuvers pretty darn well. Okay,
Well, sweetie,
I'm gonna have to pause the camera because I can't walk through this next stuff with the camera running.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and put her up.
Put her up. You can take her out again this evening.
Yeah. No, we're done, sweetheart. We're done playing for the morning. We are. Okay.
Meet you up at the car.
And that allows this gentleman the whole area to target shoot, so that's better anyway. Well, we'll talk to you guys later. Bill and I are going to go home and give her a bath and relax.